Golden MMA, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm chatting with Jordy Bakkes, one of the biggest Dutch prospects on the MMA scene. Jordy, you're about to fight on the 15th of April, for Cage Warriors, again in Manchester. How do you feel at the moment and how has your preparation been going?
Yeah, on the moment I feel good. I feel very good. The preparation is going very well. We just have to make some weight, like always. But for the rest, the preparations were being good. About that, I have nothing bad to say. Almost time.
It's almost time. You've got a decent opponent, Bailey Gilbert. He's got a record of 8 wins and 4 losses, but his last 6 fights were all of them were wins. So he's on a 6 fight winning streak. When you look at him, what strengths and what weaknesses do you see in his game?
I also think he got a lot of confidence because he got on a 6 fight win streak. So that's give you a good feeling. He got a very good ground game. Dangerous on the ground. But we see some gaps so that we can defeat him. But I think he is an overall good fighter, and but especially he's dangerous on the ground.
Hmm? So he's dangerous on the ground. And when you look at the fight, how do you see it playing out? How do you beat him?
Yeah, in my thoughts, I beat him by KO or technical KO.
Hmm?
Just because my last 2 fights, I didn't finish them, but both I almost got to finish. So this time I need to go for the kill more, and I think I can finish him.
And
So.
if Bailey Gilbert, I'm pretty sure he will be watching this interview. What message would you send to Bailey Gilbert?
I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he will get the best Gilbert over there because I'm bringing the best version of myself, and I think we're gonna have a good fight. So.
Mhm. And last time when you fought, it was again in Manchester, again for Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
Back then it was against Antonio Sheldon, a split decision draw. Now, in my opinion, you should have won that fight. But when you look back, what lessons did you gain from that fight?
Maybe that I had to go a little bit more aggression on the takedowns. In the first round, he took me down like 2 times, I think so. But I was good with it, I think, okay, I'm relaxed in this position because he was not doing a lot of damage and he wasn't going for the submission or something. I think that were the points where I could do it better, stand up or switch positions. And I think that's why they give it a draw. Yeah, I also think I won the fight. People around me, everybody say you won the fight, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people say. The judges say it's a draw, so it's a draw. So it happened, and we're just going forward, on to the next.
Of course, and when you look at the landscape of fighters, of competitors in the featherweight division in Cage Warriors, it's full of talents in that division, very good fighters. What do you think? How do you match up with those guys over there?
I think I match up well with a lot of good guys. But I like cage warriors because they have a lot of complete fights, not just stand up, not just people that are good on the ground. Almost all of the people that fight in cage warriors are overall good fighters, good wrestling, good BJJ, good stand up. So that's why cage warriors is such a great organization to fight for.
Hmm. So it's full of complete fighters, very technical fighters in all areas of fighting.
Yeah.
And now your opponent, Bailey Gilbert, let's say you beat him on April the 15th. Where do you see yourself in the end of the year? In the end of 2023, where is Jordy Bakkes in the end of the year?
I hope a lot of people have seen me. They know my name. They know me that I always put on good fights. And for me, it doesn't matter so much where I stand, as long as I see myself just getting better every fight and every fight. I get more experience, I get better, and that's just what I want to see for myself. That
Hmm?
I keep growing.
Yeah. And what is your ultimate goal? Like, do you have, when it's all said and done, in the end of your career, where do you want to be?
Of course, ending with the UFC belt, that would be the best thing there is. But I always see I have some big goals ahead of me, but I also put some small goals so that I keep being happy on the place where I am. Now I'm fighting for cage wise. I'm happy, but I want to go to top 15. When I'm top 15, I want top 5, and so on. Then I want to be cage wise champion, and when I'm cage wise champion, I want to fight for the UFC. And then I set some new goals.
Mhm. So you basically said you make small steps and you just go with small steps, you reach the big goals.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
and where does your motivation to fight come from? That's one of my favorite questions. I always ask fighters, where does your inner drive come from? Why do you fight?
I just love to fight with people. It's maybe because just the feeling that you can fight. You get a lot of nervous when you fight, going out of your comfort zone, and I love being out of my comfort zone. Yes, I did judo for a long time, and just the nerves. I love the nerves, and
Mhm.
and just fighting with people, not especially to hurt people, but I just love the feeling to punch each other in the face.
Mhm.
So
So you love the chaos, you love pressure, you love dealing with the pressure and the nerves.
yeah.
And I'm curious to know because you are a savage in the octagon, very good striker, high level judo, very good grappling, wrestling. But what kind of person is Jordy Bakkes in everyday life on a Tuesday night, for example?
Depends on if there's fight on, yes or no. If I don't have a fight, I'm a little bit more relaxed, and the closer the fight comes, yeah, then sometimes I can be a little bit not a bad person, but I can't say stupid things because, yes, of course, I have nervous, but um, I'm quite, how you say it? Not a lot of people know me like this, but um, I'm a calm guy. I'm a calm guy. I hang out with some people. I don't go out with a lot of people. Uh, but if I love you, I love you. And but it's hard to get in my circle.
Mhm. So you've got a small circle of friends, and it's not easy to become part of it. You keep it small with loyal people around you.
That's right.
And on April the 15th, you will be one of four Dutchmen fighting on the card at Cage Warriors,
Yes.
and one of those people is Orlando. How does it feel to have friends of yours and people that you know and people who also come from the Netherlands? How does that help you when fighting in a foreign country like the UK?
Yeah, I love it. Then it feels a little bit more like home. Last time Orlando also was in my corner. His fight was off, and Dwen was on the airport, but his flight was cancelled. So he helped me a lot over there. But it's just nice to have people with the same goal around you, and it's nice. You also can have some fun. It gives you a little bit less pressure. So I love that there are more people from my country there.
Of course. And you mentioned that you love the chaos, the pressure, the nerves, but I'm curious to know, like, how do you feel on the day of the fight? Like, what are the emotions? What goes through your head on fight day?
On Friday, yes, I just think, okay, now it's going on. I have to fight. And when we are in the locker room, then the nervous starts a little bit to come on. And when we are wrapping my hands, and then my trainer starts talking to me. So he talking me ready. Even if you are not ready, he knows what to say to you. Then you are ready. And then it's just like we spar every day. We do this every day. So it's just like a sparring session. But then just the difference is there is a loser and a winner, and that's what gives me the nerve. So I just try to see it just as a normal sparring day.
For sure. So you do this every day in the gym, you fight every day in the gym. Now it will be with an audience, and it will be a British audience. Everybody will be supporting Bailey Gilbert, I would
Well, I don't
assume.
know about this. I don't know about this because last time when I fought with Antonio, a lot of
Mhm.
guys afterwards sent me a message on Instagram. Oh, you're a good fighter. We are from here, and we support you. And now also I already people told me we are coming to Manchester again to see you fight. So I built a little bit of fan base last time, and
Mhm.
people over there Last time I can't say more than they were great, you know, very friendly. They were not booing me. They just gave me support. So I don't think I'm not at home, you know.
Yeah, and now you say you get a lot of messages from people over there from England. You get supporters over there. When you read such a message, how does that make you feel when you see the support of people who are not even from your own country, actually?
Yeah, I love it. It gives me a feeling that I'm on the right way, you know,
Yeah.
and that I do right things. So it gives me a very good feeling. And I also try to answer on anybody. Sometimes after a fight, it's hard to do because I get a lot of messages, but I try to reply on all of them.
Mm. And one last question, you're fighting against Bailey Gilbert. What is your final prediction? What can we expect from you? How do you beat him?
Let me say TKO in the second round.
Okay. Second round TKO. Well,
Yes.
Jordy, I believe in you. You're a very exciting fighter. It's not surprising that you get so many messages from fans. I expect a spectacle, and I wish you all the best in your
Thank
upcoming
you.
fight.
Thank you for this interview, and I really appreciate you.
Of course, no
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you.